Hey boys, it's Canadian Bacon. We're back at it again with a new video today. Today we're going to be talking about the new map that just got leaked. Got leaked on Twitter by ValoLeaks. If you don't know them, you can follow them on Twitter if you feel like. This is where we're getting this information from. A new picture of the map that we got for the next act, actually, is been leaked. I'm just going to pull it up right now. Here we go. The map is called Sunset. It's supposed to be based in California. We kind of got, an Ascent vibe. It's kind of like a modern Ascent. It's supposed to be a two-site map. There's not really too much I can kind of give here because I don't know what it actually is a part of the map and what's just kind of outside buildings. But for the most part, it looks like it's going to be a fairly small map, not too huge, so that's good. Thank God. We don't want another Breeze situation. That map is way too big. But Breeze might be coming back this act too, so we don't know. We don't know, but this map is looking really cool. Here's a quick picture of it. It seems like it's going to be similar to kind of like a merge between Bind and Ascent. Bind and maybe like how it's played, and Ascent in kind of like the design, if that makes sense. This is the map. It's looking pretty cool. You got some LA traffic in the upper right, of course. You got some, what is it, tile roofing. That's, familiar to kind of the California architecture and stuff like that. But overall, it looks like a pretty cool map. I'm excited. It's supposed to be coming out this next act. Good. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to add this into competitive, but hopefully it won't be too long. I think it'll definitely be nice to have a new map. I hope they take Lotus out and put this map in instead, but I assume they're going to have that 24-hour kind of just play this map only, like how they did with Pearl and they did with Lotus as well, where you only play this map. And so we can kind of get some lineups and stuff going too. I'll make some videos on that too, and what I think and how I would play my character in this map as well. The next thing we're going to be talking about here is the patch notes. It's a sad, sad day, boys. Jet mains. But we got the patch notes here. It's going to have some information here. Almost every character is kind of getting a nerf besides, I think, who is it? Phoenix? That might be the only one that they forgot to nerf, but Phoenix doesn't really get too much play, so people probably don't complain about it that often, but we're going to go through this list and point out some big points. As you can see here, boys, we got some patch notes. So Astra's getting a nerf. The gravity wells are going to take a little bit longer to start. It's going from 0.6 to 1.25, so it's doubling in the amount of time it takes to start up. Same with the gravity time. It's actually being decreased from 2.75 to 2 seconds, so it's kind of getting a buff there. Nova Pulse, that's getting a time decrease by 0.25, which isn't too big of a deal. And the Cosmic Divide, so this is kind of a big one. So when Astra puts up her ult and the wall goes up and you can't really, you can kind of hear gunshots, steps, and the bomb being planted or diffused. That will no longer be happening. There will be no sound going through the Astra wall. Let me know what you guys think about this. I think it's her ultimate. I feel like there shouldn't really have been sound to begin with, so I'm glad that they, went in and fixed it. So we got some nerfs on Breach. Her Aftershocks ticks are going to be reduced from 3 to 2, so it's only going to be 3 instead of 2. So, when his ult goes off, it's going to only hit the person twice instead of 3 times. And then the damage is increased, though, from 60 to 80 per tick. So, was 60 times 3, that was 180, and now it's going to be 2 times 80, which is 160. So, a slight decrease. It says that it's an increase, but it's really in kind of mathematically, it's a decrease. Rolling Thunder, ult is going to be increased by 1. Almost everyone's ult is going to be increased by 1 whole ult orb point, which is going to be kind of interesting. Brimstone, his ult is going to be increased by 1 as well. Fade, it's going to be the time to re-equip the guns. It takes slightly longer after using ability. So I know how they changed that with Reyna in the last update. They kind of gave her a little bit of a buff, and they let you take out your gun just a little bit faster after dismissing or overhealing. Next agent we got here is Gecko, his Mosh Pit. The area does 10 damage per second before exploding. Wingman's HP is reduced from 100 to 80, which is kind of interesting because I didn't really think Gecko was too overpowered. Thrash's Explosion had a little makeover to make it easier to see and understand, so just a cosmetic change. KJ's ult gets another increase. Sorry, KJ mains. Omen, no movement velocity imparted with Cat when casting, so Paranoia doesn't really affect any movement when they get paranoid. Sky, max duration while casting reduced from 2.5 to 2 seconds. So Guiding Light should, it's definitely going to be shorter, so you're going to have to use it a little faster. Trailblazer HP reduced. Same with that. So basically, same HP reduced as Gecko's. Little guy. Seekers, of course, it's increased by 1 whole alt point, and Seeker health is decreased by 30. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll be paper thin like Skydog's. Sova, the total number of scans reduced from 3 to 2. This is a big update, man. This is a big update. We're getting changes, so it's only going to scan 2 times instead of 3. Viper's Pit, of course, ultimate increased. Next thing we're going to talk about here is to say I got this whole section for jets. If you're a jet main, it's going to be very different. You're going to have to probably like work around and learn how to use your abilities kind of again. But the dash window decreased from 12 seconds to 7.5 seconds, so basically cut in half. So the time that you press to start your tailwind and to it ends is basically cut in half, so you're just going to have to use it a lot faster. Activation windup increased from 0.75 to 1 second, so you're going to get a 0.25 second kind of addition in time until you can use your talent. And then we got cloudburst abilities basically cut in half by a whole 2 seconds. So the smokes are going to last a little, not as long as they have previously. Updraft decreased from 2 to 1, so you're only going to have 1 updraft. So some of these double updraft spots you will no longer be allowed to do, unless there's a couple single updraft spots, but most of the double updraft spots are definitely going to be out of it. And then Blade Storm is, of course, increased alt point as well. And that's pretty much it for, the agent portion of this video. But with all that being said, I want to say I'm very thankful for all you guys, all the new subscribers. It really means a lot to me. I've been trying to pump out as much content as I can. I've been trying to stream as much as I possibly can. We are 104 subscribers strong, and I'm just very appreciative of every single one. Thank you to everyone who's been tuning into my stream. And if you're new to this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and turn notifications on so you can see when I'm streaming. And I will catch you boys in the next one. Peace out.